Uncle DC here. Hi kids, how would you like to have a bedtime story? No, it's too early for bedtime, isn't it? I was only joking. But I'll tell you the story in my big book of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. But this time, it's the real story. Now, once upon a time, there was a girl named Goldilocks. Now, right off here, you have something that's different to the real story. Goldilocks was not a girl. Oh, she was a bird, all right, but she wasn't a girl. Well, you'll see. Well, she went out for a little walk, and she ended up into the home of the Three Bears. Now, once again, there's a problem here with this story, is that the Three Bears, they weren't a conventional family. No, they weren't. You see, Mama Bear, oh, she was a bear. She was quite a cute bear as well. But Papa Bear? Well, you'll see the pictures. But Papa Bear wasn't a bear. He was a bit gruff. He was kind of dark, but he wasn't a bear. Anyway, they had a little bear. Little bear was rather dark, but he was a bear. Well, now, Goldilocks came into the bear family's house, and when she walked in, she saw 3 bowls of porridge. Now, why weren't the bears actually eating their porridge? Well, I think that they went out back, to see who was walking around, because they probably heard some noise. And Goldilocks, being a bird, flew around pretty quickly. So she came in and saw the porridge. And one was too hot, one was too cold, and one was just right. Well, now, Goldilocks, after having eaten a bit of porridge, decided to move on. And she was walking around the house, and she saw 3 chairs. Well, once again, the story wasn't quite as it is. You see, Papa Bear, being who he was, that is, not a bear, he had a real chair. Well, kind of. Mama Bear, being a bear, didn't like all that much sitting on chairs, so she kind of laid around. And Baby Bear, well, we're not talking about a very rich family here. So they were, combining things. Baby Bear's chair was a potty. Well, I know that's not very interesting, but as long as they emptied the potty, I suppose that, it's all right. Anyway, well, our Goldilocks tried all chairs. One was a bit too hard, one was a bit too soft, and one was just right. You see, Goldilocks, being a bird, kind of liked the potty. Wonder why? And then what was the next thing that she did? Well, Goldilocks kept going around, and I think that the bear family was downstairs, but hadn't quite noticed where all the commotion was. Goldilocks went up to the bedroom. Well, you see, the bedroom, it's the same thing. The bedroom, well, this is a poor family. They slept all together. But, Mama Bear, she was a little bit bigger. Probably her side was a little bit, how should I say, too soft? Or a bit of a hole in the bed? I don't know. But Goldilocks kind of sat down, laid down in that bed, and just fell asleep. Well, you can imagine what happened. The bear family came in and saw all that Goldilocks did. And when they caught Goldilocks in that bed, well, they kept her as maid. And ever since, Mama Bear has a good time. Papa Bear, what can I say? He likes Goldilocks. But then again, he always did like birds, I suppose. Yeah, so, and Baby Bear is growing up. So instead of the 4 bears, we've got the family with 2 bears, 1 bird, and 1 dwarf. And that's it. That's the real story of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. You heard it here on DC's channel. Take care.